We got first day of class energy here on, Monday the 10th? That's what it is, yeah. I'm heading out to my media culture class, which I'm satisfied to think of fine arts credit I need. That apparently I don't get with a butt ton of music already. I don't know, but let's get going. The first day of class went well enough, I guess. Syllabus day and media culture. And then just taking cracks at this assignment I mentioned last night for physical chemistry lab. Just a couple problems with propagation of error. Trying to get used to the Maple software I gotta use. And of course, we have big news today. We got a couple more welcome homes. Of course, we had two on Saturday. One going public with Terrell Dawkins, the defensive end transfer from NC State. The other one went public today with being Damani Reed, I think his name was, a safety transfer from Central Michigan. Then around 1 o'clock today, we got another one from Beamer going public about an hour ago. It's Antoine Wells Jr., the wide receiver from JMU, who had, a hell of a first 2 years, already has, already approaching like all-time records for receptions, receiving yards, and receiving touchdowns, and set the single season records and all of those. So a good pickup. And I kind of know a couple people from JMU. One of the GAs in 2019 and 2020 here. My cousin went to JMU. My other cousin was considering it before going to a 2-year. So it's nice to have that, JMU connection. So he should be balling out. Yep. Shortly though, we got the Natty, and it's going to be a good game, and hopefully Georgia loses. And right while I'm trying to edit last week's vlog and the LSU game, I see that we get another welcome home. Just another one. Another one. Another one. Things are fun. Things are fun, Hopefully we see who this is, in not too long. And right before kickoff, like literally national anthem's about to get played, Christian Beal-Smith commits to the Gamecocks, transfer running back from Wake Forest. Let's go. And also, to hell with Georgia. Let's, roll tide, roll. Y'all hear that? I don't know. People in these dorms are crazy, but it's 9-6 Bama at halftime. Just, a heavyweight duel, feeling each other out. Bama lost Jameson Williams, so prayers to him. I don't know. Gonna be tough for Bama to win this without Jameson Williams and John Mechie. Because Georgia, if Georgia had put JT Daniels in, I feel like Georgia would just be running away with it. Because they got Brock Bowers, they got George Pickens. I don't know. Still pulling for Bama, and it's gonna be interesting to see if they can pull it off. But for now, I'm switching channels to watch the band performance at the halftime. I tell you, that drum break is literally more exciting than literally anything that's happening in this game right now. More exciting than any of the field goals. And the jam out session. You can't forget the jam out session and the cymbals going crazy over there. That was a good show, man. Alright. To hell with Georgia. Literally grabbed the shower after the game. You have to put this shirt on. To hell with Georgia, to hell with Will Muschamp, the king of failing upwards, gets paid, $13 million to not be the coach of South Carolina, just to go, get an analyst position at Georgia. And then their special teams coordinator, he has to take a leave for mental health, so Muschamp gets elevated to an on-field role. Then when he returns, he stays on field. And then now that Dan Lanning going to Oregon, he's literally going to be co-defensive coordinator next season. And now, he has a freaking ring from just being, Kirby Smart's coffee guy. I'll seriously, that was a pretty good game. It was a snooze fest early with all the field goals, but it got to be a good game. Bryce Young and them, they're down by 8 driving, and then just throw a pick 6. That was a game, and don't go to Georgia for the next year or 2 or 20. I don't know. Because with this and the Braves winning the World Series, like, the Georgia sports curse is pretty much broken. You know, the only thing that can make it worse is if Atlanta, I don't think they made it to the playoffs, but only thing could make it worse if they got back to the playoffs. But, you know, just remember, to hell with Georgia, to hell with Muschamp and all that jazz. And, you know, that game, I think it's September the 17th, you know. Reigning Natty Champs, Georgia, visit Spencer Rattler and Shane Beamer at Willie B. Also, rip to the legendary streak from Steven Garcia. 4,112 days since, you know, we beat Alabama in 2010, and now Stetson Bennett is the last SEC quarterback to beat Bama. You go from, you know, the king himself to a walk-on who's a mailman. Yay, PCAM. Alright, it is now the 11th. Second day of classes. Going pretty darn well. Off to U-Band right now at 4:30. I think we should talk about the way too early top 25s though, since they started dropping after the Natty. Was Gamecocks ranked 25th in ESPN's, and Dennis Dodd, after, you know, everything that happened on Twitter after the bowl game, ranked at 22nd. So, you know, good day to be a Gamecock. U-Band time. We got a cold night here on Wednesday the 12th. Yes, I have grown soft since leaving Jersey in 2015. You know, just working on this trailer that I plan to put out hopefully in the next couple weeks. You know, gonna be a good one hopefully, and you know, for now just heading out to Spring Drumline. A nice 7 p.m. Wednesday class for, you know, basketball games and whatnot. Alright, it's Thursday morning, January the 13th, 2022. Spring Drumline went well enough yesterday, just getting our hands warm and just getting back in the groove of things, since, you know, it's been like, you know, a week and a half since we drummed and like a month and a half since we played, you know, a lot of the percussion stuff we're going to be playing at the basketball games. But we got our list of basketball games. We're going to be playing pregame at 6 of them, but most notably, we're doing the halftime show on Thursday, February the 3rd, at the women's game against Alabama, and on Wednesday, February the 23rd, for the men's game against Mississippi State, which, you know, halftime show is going to be probably some sort of combination of like Penske and the Roaring 20 drum break, because they're the same tempo, so that'll be fun. But the full list, you know, you see it on screen. You know, we got pregame. We got the UConn game coming up in like 2 weeks. You know, men's game against Kentucky. Got some big games on here. Gonna be fun. Alright, the first week of class is in the books, and no email saying I have to quarantine this year, so we're already off to a better start than last year. But, you know, it's now Friday the 14th, 2022. A big day today for USC, as a Board of Trustees meeting was called yesterday with the approval of contract for assistant football coach and a presidential election on the docket, in which both those things happened around 2:30. The contract for new outside linebacker coach Sterling Lucas was approved, so he's joined the on-field staff of Shane Beamer, so welcome home to him, coming from the Jaguars. Then around 4:30, the new president was announced to be Michael Amiridis, the former, well, still current, I guess, chancellor of Illinois at Chicago, former USC provost, dean of the College of Computing and Engineering, and former chemical engineering professor. Been around 20 years at the university from 1994 to 2015, so, love to see it, and welcome home to, the president-elect, and, gonna be looking forward to maybe getting to meet him, I guess, I don't know, some point next semester, but at least, seeing how he, could lead USC in the future. Alright, it's now Saturday the 15th, taking a little bit of a break from working on the trailer. It's coming along well. At this point, it's probably less of a trailer, more of a, season in review, recap, highlight, video, whatever. I don't know anymore. Been taking a break because it's game day, the men's basketball team for once. I haven't been to a men's game, I don't think, since we upset Kentucky in 2020 before COVID. That we're playing Florida. Got a big, big game upcoming for Frank Martin's squad, so let's get it. Go Gamecocks.
1, 2, 1, 2, 1.
replacing Washington, number 10, Eric Stevenson. At forward from Eastover, South Carolina, number 0, James Reese. And at forward from West Haven, Florida, number 24, Keyshawn Bryant. Assistant coaches are Brian Steele and Will Bailey. Associate head coach Chuck Martin. Director of basketball operations Andy Ashley. The head coach of your Gamecocks, Frank Martin.
A lot quieter.
And for the Gamecocks, number 14, Brandon Martin. Gamecock Nation, how we doing? I can't tell you how grateful we are to be here today with you guys.
and I can't tell you how grateful I am to be their head coach. I plan to be here in Carolina for a long time. If you'll have me. And we're going to have some special teams here at Carolina in my time here. But I don't know if we'll ever have a group as special as these guys right here. For what they accomplished this season, to go from 2 wins to 7 wins, to not listen to the naysayers that said we wouldn't even be in a bowl game, to have 5 come from behind victories during this season. It's everything that you need to know about these guys and what they're about. Great group of fighters that I'm eternally grateful for and so proud to be their head football coach. But understand this too, we're just getting started. And we plan to be out here a lot celebrating football teams and presenting SEC championship trophies to this team out here in the future as well. And we've got I can't name them by name obviously, but we've got an elite group of high school prospects that are in this building today as well. And I'm letting you guys know, the recruits that are here today, you guys come to Carolina, we'll be out here a hell of a lot quicker than we think we're going to be too. Some special people I want to recognize real quick. All right, first of all, a guy that's everything that's right about Carolina athletics, your Tues Mayo Bowl MVP, the Carrying On Journal. Absolutely, he deserves that ovation and then some. Our former graduate assistant turned quarterback, and then our new graduate assistant, Colonel Zeb Nolan.
Yeah! The Colonel!
And then we've all got an awesome group of new arrivals to our program, and not everybody's here today. We've got some guys that are en route. We've got some guys that will be joining us here soon, but want to recognize the ones that are here today. Some of our new Gamecocks. New running back from Wake Forest University, Christian Beals Smith. Quarterback, Brayden Davis. Defensive end from NC State, Terrell Scudadocco. Offensive lineman, Jackson Hall. Defensive lineman, Felix Hickson. Wide receiver turned defensive lineman, DeAndre Martin.
Wow.
You thought I was messed up when I said wide receiver, didn't you? I know the story. Linebacker, defensive end, Donovan Westmoreland. Quarterback, Hayden Lee. Defensive back, Peyton Williams. Jack Luckhurst is a kicker. Don't believe he's here today. So they're making us get off the court. Just want to tell you again how thankful I am for you guys as well, for this team. Spring game coming up in April needs to be the biggest and baddest SEC spring football game ever. All right, so we expect to see you guys in Williams Stadium, packing it out. Cockpit, thanks for all you guys do as well. We got some work to do here in the second half to cut this lead in half. Let's get this crowd going. Let's beat the Gators. Thanks for all you guys do. Go Gamecocks. Josh
It's a cold, wet, miserable day out here in Columbia. I'm sure this is, you know, how most of us who were at the back bowl game yesterday feel. Just, you know, people starting to ask the question, you know, the time we move on from Frank Martin, a lot of people getting, you know, their question validated and their concern validated, but we'll see. You probably gotta make a move if you don't make the tournament. Enough about the men's basketball that, you know, should have won yesterday. It's miserable today. But July is the perfect day to go out to Frankie's Fun Park with the cymbal line. I don't know. Freaking raining, it's cold, it's even like hailing. But you know, we want to celebrate because Kyler's going to the England land on Wednesday. And yes, I know what I said. Other than that, 2021 highlight video is done. Went out early this morning. So you love to see it, and I need to get inside from this cold.
You're killing the poor rabbits.
Oh, God.
Hey, it's Boo Blasters.
I like this.
You like Boo Blasters Part 2?